You don't need me or anyone else to tell you if you own a house and you're behind on the mortgage payment, that lenders are very difficult to work with. Hi, my name is Hunter Goff and I'm a bankruptcy attorney. I have offices in Orlando and Tampa, and I've been helping consumers eliminate their debt by filing bankruptcy for over a decade. I get calls every day from people who are struggling to make their mortgage payments, and some of them have been struggling for months and have contacted their lenders prior to even missing a payment and said, "Hey, I'm going to miss a payment. Is there anything you can do to help me out?" And that begins the long, drawn-out process of sending in pay stubs, bank statements, tax returns, confirming receipt, calling a week later when you haven't heard anything and have the lender say, "You need to send in your pay stubs, bank statements, and tax returns. We don't have them." And you say, "Yeah, you do." And they say, "No, we don't." So you send them in again, and you don't hear from them for 3 or 4 weeks. You miss another mortgage payment, and you call them again and say, "Got any news for me?" And they say, "Yeah, we need your pay stubs, bank statements, and tax returns." You get the idea. It's very frustrating. It doesn't just happen to consumers who are trying to deal with the mortgage company on their own, but it happens to me and other bankruptcy attorneys and people who are trying to help people with their mortgage company. Sometimes people get so fed up with the whole business of dealing with the lender that they decide, my property is underwater. It's worth way less than what I owe on it. I can't make the mortgage payment. My hours got cut back at work. I'm not making enough to make it even if they could modify it. So why don't I just walk away from the house? And that's usually when I get the call, because you are liable, at least in Florida, as a recourse state, you are liable to that lender for any money that is owed after the home goes through foreclosure, that the lender was not able to recoup. And the decision to walk away is becoming more and more predominant as this crisis continues and deepens. So you can eliminate the debt through the bankruptcy, but what do you do in the meantime? How long do you have to stay in the home? Well, the house has to go through foreclosure. It has to be sold at auction before you legally have to move out. So why not take that time to stay in the home and save up as much money as you can, create a safety net for yourself and your family so that when you do have to move, you're not going into further debt by taking out credit card debt or an unsecured loan to pay for moving expenses. You got the first and last month's rent saved up, and then you've discharged the debt through bankruptcy. So, I have clients who file bankruptcy while they're still living in their home. They discharge their liability for the debt on the home, they discharge their credit card debt, and they stay in the house for up to a year, sometimes longer, without making a mortgage payment, while they're stockpiling cash and saving enough money so that they never have to come see me again. And that's fine with me, because that's the goal. That's what I want my clients to do, to take charge of their lives financially. So if you've got a lender who's not dealing with you, if you can't make the mortgage payment, you find that the property is worth a lot less than what you owe on it, think about discharging the debt through bankruptcy, letting the property go, and putting yourself in a position financially to not have to rely on any lenders. Rely on yourself with the money that you've saved. I hope this helps you out, and if you have any further questions about this, because it is a pretty complicated area, and I'd like to walk you through it, so give me a call. Again, my name's Hunter Goff, and I wish you the best of luck.